Hey guys, we're back. How you guys doing? We're gonna be doing Palworld. We're gonna be farming some stuff up. We're gonna be maybe doing an oil rig, and then maybe even getting a drop or two. Probably not. We'll see. Probably not. Or we could just fart around for a few hours. Whatever's easier. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Okay. All right. Bye. We're out. All right. So I think the first thing we're gonna try to do is probably go to this base. Oh, we're gonna get a supply drop. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Never mind, it's a meteorite. Who cares? We're gonna grab some eggs, and then we're gonna. I don't know if we have a time for the oil rig just yet. It might still be on cooldown. So we're just gonna grab some eggs first. We're almost done with the lavenders. We're gonna try for the rib bunnies next, and then after that, maybe we can start trying to build a cool fire-themed team with like Ruby and Fox Sparks. But that might be a bit later. Bro, I thought I got it already. I was so close to that. Demon God, Legend. Okay, wow. Wow, that was so close. And he had really good stats, too, yeah. Alright, maybe that might be keepable. The rest, I think we don't need. Dang, that was so close. Thank you. Realistically, it would have been nice to have, but yeah, we don't need it. Alright, let's wait for the oil rigs to respawn. We can go do some dungeons. I don't know if these respawned yet either. They might have. We're gonna do these dungeons first. Hopefully we'll get a what's it called? Semi-automatic. I do think that the drops do change daily. And that you have more of a wait, because if I find like an early like semi-automatic rifle, generally I'll get one or two more pieces within that same time frame. Now I don't know how the game changes it. I just know certain days feel different. And seeing as how we don't have this didn't respawn yet, we might still be waiting. That looks like it's closed too. Yeah, these might not have respawned yet. Let's see. Is that no? Okay, so we have these two. We can go up here and see if there's here. I think the big problem with this game is the fact that you can't really tell when stuff is open sometimes. So it's like you go here for it and it's not opened, and you really can't do anything if it's on cooldown. There's no like forcing it faster. So you kind of have to just give up and do something else at the time. Which, you know, it's not great. Generally, you'd want to have it done. These guys are given pretty decent experience points, but it's not nearly good enough, so we're not going to farm them. We're just going to run past them. Try and get as many things. Alright, let's see. So that's the way forward. Alright, steal these two while we're here. We're gonna get a bunch of rangers too, I think. If we're lucky, we'll find at least one semi-automatic rifle. I won't mind a shotgun either. I'll take that. We'll use that. I still feel like pump action is gonna be better for us, but I wouldn't mind running the semi. Refined metal helm schematic, yeah, about right. We might be, looks like we're going to be having an armor day today. We'll know after another chest. Alright, so we basically got two dead ends. The right one's the way forward, and the next one's over here. So, I think this is the three level room, right? Yeah. Oh, everyone's asleep. Pretty. Alright, we got some Garbo pals. Alright, we'll just take these guys out while we're waiting. Yeah, they don't really give that good of experience while we're here. Gold key. Yikes. We might not be getting anything in this dungeon. We still have like 2 more rooms. this one over here, and then the boss room. We'll fight these guys. Maybe we'll get some stuff. Yeah, they are not giving good experience. Oh, is this not a 3-room? Okay, never mind. I thought it was. Alright, well, we're about done with this then. Let's go. Who are we fighting? Cool, I like this guy. Didn't like him enough to let him attack, though. Alright, we might be getting Garbo tonight, is what I'm feeling. Realistically, I would like to get more workbooks. But yeah, they kind of made them laughably bad to get, and I don't know why. Having work schematic books drop semi-regularly wouldn't necessarily kill the game. And they're basically, at this point, they're more of like a cosmetic than anything else. I always forget. That's like... Yeah, there it is. It's only slightly above the dungeon. I should really put the cave entrance. This is one I would have liked to have too. I was thinking about this one because it looks really cool. Let's not fight it. We can come back and catch it with some stuff with good stats. But Lylene was one I was thinking about using on either a plant team or a dark team. The only reason why I didn't end up using it was because I thought it was also an ice type. So I didn't use it. Alright. Realistically though, Lylene is not a bad pal, but it's not great because the cooldown's too long between heals. And the heals itself could be interrupted, so it's not really like foolproof. Really, Felbat kinda like stole the healer spot, so like any healing pal just is terrible. Like Celestier, terrible. Why? It's not Felbat. Alright. Lavander, terrible. It's not Felbat. We're not gonna get anything good, I don't think, in this dungeon either. Alright. I mean, we did get lucky on that chest to open, but it... Just getting lucky for the roll doesn't mean you're gonna get lucky for the roll. You have to get lucky on the roll. You have to be an honor roll student. So I'm looking, basically I'm just skimming past dungeons. Partially this is why I don't like schematic hunts. I would prefer dungeons to be like stages that you have to clear, rather than dungeons that you speedrun to get through. And then you basically ignore everything but the chest. I would like it to be like maybe like a combat-oriented type dealie. Or maybe even puzzles too. Just something to slow you down. But the rewards are usually very good, you know? Not tied to like schematics that have a 1 in 0% chance to drop. Even a 10% drop rate would be pretty good compared to, like, it'd be almost infinitely better than what it is. But even a 10% drop rate is still, like, you're going to be doing it at least 10 times if you're unlucky, and you could be potentially doing it, you know, forever, but, you know. Alright, we'll hit everyone here. He's going to finish him off. I'm just going to stand here and watch. Okay, I watched. Cool guys don't watch your pals fight, I guess. Alright. Might be able to make one more run. Yeah, we're gonna be able to make one more run through a dungeon. But we're, what, about 10 minutes in, we've already done 2 dungeons, and the first part was me just talking, and then talking about what I was gonna do. Yeah, it's... Like, you clear out these dungeons so fast, and they get put on respawn timers. And because everything's so rare to get, like, it's even rare for the stuff to spawn in to begin with sometimes, right? For the chests to have stuff on them. But even then, it's like the schematic could be the wrong one like 8 times. You know, it's like, it's much... I don't know, like, what percentage they have, if it's based on everything, or if it's based on its own pool. For instance, it's like, is it based on any schematic, or is it based on if a schematic spawns in, it has this chance to spawn? You know, because it might even be lower than that. Because if the schematic chance is like 1 in 3 to happen, and then it goes back to like 1%, it's like, it's way lower than, you know, every chest has the low chance to spawn. And then you cut that down again, where it's like, well, most chests can't even open, might not even hold schematics anyway, because it's wrong level chest. And basically gets to the point of where it's like, we don't really have anything to put it in. I don't think I'm gonna get a Lylene knocked. I don't think I will. Mainly because we have Belle Noire, which is, you know, a really good, strong dark type. And we have Felbat. Which kind of, they're kind of the same role almost, although Felbat's much better keeping you alive. Where Lylene is like, I don't think it learns anything special on its moveset. And it probably doesn't have as good of a stats. It looks really cool though. I really like it. It has a really cool skin. Lylene has a really cool skin. Nice orange one. But it doesn't have enough to it for us to keep it. Dude, I'm getting stuck on every little thing now. Yeah, we're gonna go past here. Great. Yeah. Here's number 2. We can actually eat this right now, huh? 4, 5. But yeah, Lylene is pretty cool. And for plant types, I don't really think of any that really stand out to me aside from Liftmonk, what's it, the Verdash, and Dinosum. The rest of them are kind of okay. Lylene's pretty cool, but like the rest of them are just kind of okay. I mean, I do have a lot of, like, I don't mean in terms of like work pals, because a lot of the plants are really good work pals, but they're not good fighter pals. Like Fernelia is really good at work. Shroomer, what's it? No, not Shroomish. What the fuck is he called? I don't know. Something knocked. Shroom, like these guys, you know. Pretty forgettable. They look really nice though. Same with this. This guy, maybe. This guy was maybe a pal I was thinking about having. But I was gonna replace him with this because he's grass and ground, and he looks better. This looks more visually appealing, but I like this color scheme better. Yeah. God, what are they called? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I forgot this was in the game. I thought that, yeah, Lylene kind of over, you know, saturates that. This guy I barely think's a plant. This guy as well. Yep. This one's really cool. These two are crazy because I really think that this should be a darkened plant. That should be darkened plant, definitely. Shroomer. Okay. I knew it was. I thought it was, yeah. I was getting confused. But yeah, like Shroomer's really good as a work pal, and he's pretty fun as a mount because it has like the little flutter kick jump. But it's not really good in a fight. It doesn't have like the like, in all fairness, you probably could use any PAL on normal on the normal fights, but like once you get to like the harder modes, it's like you kind of see what is good and what isn't. For instance, I don't think these PALs would be that good, the Mammoths, because they're a little bit too big, and they I don't think they have the HP pool for it. All right. All right, about 3 dungeons done. Just like that, 3 done. Did we get anything? Hell no. Yeah, the chances of us getting anything good are very low. So we're just gonna have to roll with it for right now. We're gonna have to roll with it. Babuya. Oh, he rolled. He's rolling with it too. Alright, I'm gonna steal that. And we're gonna finish this guy off. I'm not seeing anything special over here, so let's continue out. I'm gonna check that. If that's a chest, we'll grab that. Alright, it is perfect. We got it. Oh no, never mind. You go fight your friends. I'm one of those visually shocking moments where you watch your pal just murk everyone. I didn't think that'd drop anything. It's it's always a bit sad because it's like, oh hey, I'm gonna open that, and like you don't get it. No, you don't. You're not allowed to have anything cool. We definitely need a pal that can drop silver keys though, because they're a bit too rare. Alright, refresh on that. Drop that off as well. Alright. Honestly, I am not sure what we're gonna find today. Oh, nothing there. Nothing to see here. It's free. Nothing to see here. Alright, let's see. What should we go for now? We could send them out. Yeah, let's go send them out back again. We'll send everyone out, and then we'll, maybe do the oil rig run. I don't know. We'll see in a second. I know that they have that thing where it's like they can get you ammo. I don't think it's worth it, though. I dropped these 2 off. These 2 as well. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah, the odds of us getting anything good it's gonna be a little rare today. Especially with what we've already been through. Alright, we have all these dropped off. I think we have some recipes. Yeah, we could do that. Alright. Free. Oh yeah, maybe I should actually try and put these up first. But yeah, looking for these, it's like it's not great. I don't like doing the schematic farms that much anymore. Only because it's not rewarding. From circle vines, right? Free for free. Alright, free. Sell it. Alright, garbage, 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 garbo! Alrighty. So I'm debating on if we want to go over to the breeding thing again and see if anything dropped, or if we should go to oil rig. How's my ammo on oil rig? A little low. That should technically be enough though. Especially with that in the last time with Verdash ripping things apart. I suppose we go over here for a second, why not? We have some eggs, so yeah. These are pretty much pointless. These ones are important though. Really good one. Oh! Maybe I'll keep that one. That one's really good. Dude, the first Rib Bunny was so good, and we got screwed on that. Yeah, we ain't never gonna find another Rib Bunny after that. Yeah, it's free. Alright, let's head over here. Let's see. We got Legend, Demon God, Down by Eternity. Wait, I don't need that many. Alright. Alright, yeah, let's hop these guys back out. We don't need these two now. Yeah. Okay, sweet. We'll keep these four. I don't even know if I need that one, to be honest. Do I even need this one? Maybe. Yeah, I don't think we need this one. Yeah, we don't need this one either. That one's a really good one too. Alright. So we're gonna keep these four. Yeah. Alright, we'll do that. Not a big egg, so I don't care. Alright, let's head out. Let's go fight. Alright, we'll go here first. I'm probably... I think I'm gonna do something and just ignore everything aside from the gold chest on this one. This one's not worth fighting. I don't think there's anything in here aside from some dog coins. Which would be nice to farm, but I don't want to do that just yet. I don't think it's rare enough for it, so yeah. Alright, we hop out of here. Let's see what we get. I will grab stuff. Yeah, that's the real reason why I don't want to do it. To get stuff like that. I'll grab the stuff that's in the way, though. Yeah, we got 2 pendants. This is actually a very good area for like low-level pendants. Alright, I think I see the golden chest over there. Steal this. We're gonna destroy some of the stuff. It's fine. I realize I'm grabbing more than I said I was. It's fine. That guy needs a better hitbox. Alright. We're fine. That's not bad. Remember what we're going for. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good. We don't need anything else right now. Alright, some arrows. Let's put this here, because we could eat this up right away. And I'm trying to see, like, this might not be enough room to carry everything. So let's go drop off our schematics at least. And maybe the bow. Or, yeah, maybe the crossbow. For our poison crossbow, I think we do need the legendary one. I think we have the fire one. And we got that the first time we ever did that. Let's drop some stuff off over here. That really didn't matter all that much, did it? No, it didn't. Okay. Fire is good. Alright. I don't think this crossbow is going to give us anything good on this. Yeah, it doesn't look like we could level it up. So, yeah, we'll keep it. We do have a blue one already, huh? Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of good. Yeah. That can go anywhere. It don't really matter. All right, let's go sell these pendants that just always clog up our inventory. All right, life one is good. Keep, go. All right. Alright, other oil rig we go. What's good is this gonna level up this guy. We'll be okay. This level up is gonna be so sweet. I'm gonna fly up about halfway. See my house from here. Uh-oh. Better hurry. It's coming. Oh Lord, it's coming. How about that? You okay, Shady? We're gonna let the stamina return. Alright. I assume that's enough. Oh, he still did his move even though he died. Okay, cool. Let's steal some stuff. Did I hit that? Okay, I guess not. How about that? Oh, jeez. Alright, calm down. Yeah, I know. They don't know how to aim. I know. Literally break line of sight, you're fine. He's dead. Sorry, that one's mine. Sorry, Peppy, not today. I'm gonna get some kills too. I thought he landed. How did he throw that? Oh, I don't think I think he just threw it through the ground. That's what I think. I know how AI works in this game. This guy, by the way, you saw how little damage he was taking because he was reloading? Yeah, the reload's fucked in this game. They need to fix it for that guy. Yeah, realistically, the guns deal too much damage for what they expect your character to do. It's like really, like I just tanked in so much damage, and even then, it's like, you know, you kind of need your pals to help you out so they can take aggro, and they don't do it. But for some reason, the AI knows what to do. You know. Like, in all fairness, like, sometimes the pals just forget how to work on this stage. But the AI, 100% knows exactly what it wants to do at all times. I mean, it saves ammo, it doesn't save time. I'm just tired of shooting these things. I don't like shooting the turrets anymore, it gets boring. Gonna be a very heavy pump action thing today. Wow. Stop it. Killing too many guys. Right. Like, with this, it's like, I don't like fighting the guys that much. Because of, like, you know, the AI's changed. The AI is very stupid, and it makes the fights relatively boring unless they do something that they don't normally do. Which today they did something that they didn't normally do, which was they were chasing me in a weird way. But realistically, the best part on this is because there's so much AI that runs at you, camping really is like the strength of this. You know, if you just camp in the corner in this, you could literally just wipe out, like, most of the AI that come on in to fight you. With very little risk to yourself. And it's not my favorite. You know? I would prefer other ways to fight the AI rather than, camp. That's why I'm running around with a shotgun. You know, I'm not really camping with a shotgun, I'm just running in like an idiot most of the time. Hoping that my big damage saves my life. Yeah. See, he's gonna be happy shooting the wall. I'm not, though. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that's why I shut the wall. Alright, we have a few more areas to check. Well, we got lucky. Looks like the Lavender is now fully leveled up. Now we just need one more that's down here. And then we can start doing other pals. I forget if who else I need to level up right away. I might start doing the Frost Stallions. And I might do it where it's like I grab 3 of them. Yeah, let's grab 3 of them and then we'll just run around with Omaskill. We're gonna buff up Omaskill, I think. We're gonna give him the good shit. Yeah, I don't like fighting these guys. I hate the Crushers. They're stupid. They have a lot of stuff wrong with them. Like, you're kind of unfairly punished because the Crushers were like bad design. You know, they don't really make a sound effect to let you know that they're coming. Like, they should have heavy footsteps. They should have something to let you know they're coming. You know, they should have better hitboxes too. They shouldn't be like a tank. They shouldn't be like a very healthy tank that doesn't have a hurt box. Like, for some reason, when they reload, their reload model disappears. Their hurt box disappears. I don't know why. It happens randomly too. Not even like a guaranteed. Unless the hurt box is tied to the magazine, but that's such a weird thing. Alright, we just need a few more level ups. Alright, 2 more over here. Like, generally I do fight those guys because it's like they shoot way too long. Alright, there's 2 dead. Few more, we done. Like, what is it that we need now?
Yep.
Alright, so we have all of our tools now that are on the ground. We don't need to worry about getting hit. Wow, he's just murking constantly. I'm shocked that missed. That should have hit. Why is he in the wall? Oh well. We'll never know. See how, yeah. You see how when he's reloading, his big stomach kickbox disappears? Yeah, that's, there's no way. He's not doing a dodge. Why is he getting that for free? At least with that guy, he's trying to dodge. waiting for you, Verdash. Still waiting for Verdash. It's still stuck up there for some reason. AI never doesn't seem to get stuck all that much, huh? I think the only one that gets stuck is the Crusher, and he usually goes over there. Oh, we get this free guy that spawns in. Yeah, realistically, I think the oil rigs are not particularly fun. Maybe this one a few times, but like after that it gets annoying. Just because it's like you see the enemies do the same thing, you realize, ooh, the same phone. Especially when you don't get anything for it, you know? Like, our big reward for this one is, level up, pretty much. But the guy fell underneath the map, that's fine on him, that's what he did. Alright, I think there's just one guy left over here. Yeah, he's chasing me. Basically, if you camp, you can just get to him and then do this. That's why I say camping is like OP, but it's not fun. Yeah, I didn't know I hit F again. Whatever it hit. Alright, let's slowly get what we want. Firstly, I kind of want the regular guided missile launcher. Laser rifle schematic is okay. I think the first thing I ever got here was the really good laser rifle schematic. Like, we kind of got messed up on that because if we find it again, we found it a few times. It's like a, whatever. Alright, so that's done. We have one more thing up here. We're going to ignore these guys for the slight experience. And we'll take that. .58's not bad. We could always come back here later as well and do some more. But I think it's like about 2 or 3 oil rig runs, and you pretty much got your pals fully maxed if you fight everything. Which I don't think is too terrible. Because you definitely do get a bunch of different items plus oil, which is fine. And you can use relatively cheap guns. So once again, it's fine, you know? Now if you had to do something special, that wouldn't be so good, you know? We could drop that off too. Alright, the rest of the stuff we're gonna have to drop off in other areas. Okay. Boom. 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 I don't think we... Oh, we can fit some stuff here too. Why not? Alright. Rest of the stuff we have to go over. And I did promise Omaskill. Omaskill's been kinda killing it lately. We can throw him a bone. I think he'll still be fine even with the small health. Work speed might actually be cooldown. I'm gonna do it. I feel like that's fine. That's a fine investment. Alright, he's gonna be super good now. I'm gonna steal all these. I'm gonna send them right back out. Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm getting wood. That can go. Okay. Alright, the rest we're gonna put away how we want. Is this done yet? Yes, it is. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna drop this off right here. Is this done yet? Oh, yeah, wow, they actually did do that. Good on them. Coal. We're gonna get rid of some more coal. We don't need that much coal. We don't need that much, whatever it's called, either. But we're getting too much coal. It's filling up our chests. Alright, these two can go, and these two can go as well. 3. This goes here. How many rockets you got, sir? Well, you got company now. More free rockets. I sent them out. I think they're gonna be on parade already. Of course. Of course they're gonna be out there running around. Why wouldn't they be? Alright, that's fine, whatever. I'm gonna drop all these off. I don't think anything's gonna be special here, so we're just gonna grind these up real quick. Alright, free. Huh. Alright, we had all those running out. Let's head... Let's see. I think we're gonna get another thing. So let's head over here, see if we get a supply drop. That's what we want to hear. Alright, let's go find that. Nice, I just scrolled over it. At 3 tokens, not bad, we'll take it. Realistically, the tokens are actually pretty crappy in terms of like how fast you get them. But they're not the worst thing ever. Okay, cool. I didn't think I'd find anything cool. Finding cool stuff. What are those? No, it ain't gonna happen. We ain't finding garbage. Realistically, it's gonna be very hard for us to find stuff with this. I haven't found a semi-automatic rifle in a long time. I don't know if they're still in the game. At least over here. They may have changed the drop ratio. We'll see. Yeah, well, it still didn't change my mind. I still think it's not here. Alright. Let's go head out. We're gonna head to the other base. We're gonna see what's waiting for us in the other stockade. And hopefully we'll get something good. Me, I'm feeling a... What am I feeling to get? Yeah, let's see if we can get that good rib bunny. That'd be nice. We got one so quick that was damn near perfect. And then we could just wait a few minutes for the guys to come back. The expedition. We can then use the other stuff. Should be done by the time we're done condensing anyway. And we might even be done with the Lavanders after this anyway. Alright, some eggs. Let's do it. Alright, what we got? Come on, Kenny. You please tell me you're good. Alright, this one's probably a keeper. Robo. Noble, that's fine. Alright, we definitely have one that we have to take a look at. Because we could potentially have a really expedite our problem. You're really good. We don't need to worry about you. Alright, we got kinda screwed on the rib bunnies again, but that's fine. I think we're gonna get a really good one now. We're getting consistently high rolls on them, which is good. We're gonna have to go drop some stuff off again. Realistically, that's all that it is just a drop-off simulator. You go here, you drop this off. You go here, you drop that off. Alright, we'll make that. I don't care. I'll make it. I'll make this, too. Can't stop me. We're getting a lot of them, aren't we? That's kind of cool. Alright. Alright, let's go drop off our stuff. Oh yeah, we have the elixir. Alright, the elixirs are good. Let's head up here. Drops even more garbage off. Alright, we have over here to drop off. Alright, those two can go. That can go. That's gonna have to go as well. And now we condense. Alright. We'll take a look at our lavanders first. Alright, we almost have a full one over here as well. That was the other super good one. And then the two down here are DLs that, or one of them's DLs, the other one's mine. Alright. Alright, so we're almost done on these guys. We can definitely get you put in. In all fairness, I don't like raids coming to the base because I have to stop what I'm doing to basically play garbage cleanup because these guys aren't that tough. Yeah, gee, gee, I sure like having to stop what I'm doing so these guys could slightly clutter my inventory. That is so fun for me. And what did they drop? One circuit board and 2 large training manuals. And yeah, they need to give rewards after a raid. They need to drop a schematic chest or something. Because, like I know it's an activity to do, but it's no longer a fun one to mess with. That's a female one. We'll hold on to the female one and the male one for right now. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we have about 8 done already. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's refresh real quick. Put away some stuff. Alright, what can we put away? This. This. And this over here. Alright. Yeah, the big thing we're going to take a look at over here is the Frostallion that I just found. See that? There we go. Diamond Body, Legend, Demon, God. Let's head back over here. We're gonna have to take a look at what they have over there. Alright. So I think they were both female? I don't remember. I'm gonna take a look, real quick look, before I start looking around. Alright. Okay. I think it's this one. Alright, they're both female, and they both have, Diamond Body, Legend, Demon. So we're gonna look at the male one. Legend, Vampirific. Alright, so we need a Demon God Diamond Body if we want to swap them out right now. And I think right now we don't have that. I just wanna play the game without being interrupted with crappy art. Take that, fan art. That was cool. What did I get for that? Alright, the cake's kind of cool, actually. Wait! Cake? I didn't know they could drop cakes. I think they added that in. That's diabolical. Literally bringing cakes and mushrooms to quote-unquote party. Okay. Whatever. Alright, they should be back by now. Let's yoink you, put you here. We could put you here. That one is good as well. I'm gonna steal this one, because that one we could use to potentially make a funny one. I think there's 2 Lavenders over here anyway. That we have. I think they're like right here on this side. I don't remember last time they were on this side. I don't remember if I don't remember. I guess I forgot. There's only 2 of them though. Maybe they're here. I'm blind. There they were. Right, we have this one, we have this one. We don't need this one. That one's actually pretty good though. We can put you here, because you're just a joke one anyway. Throw you over here. I'm keeping that one because it has alpha genes on it, mostly. I think there's one over here that we have to grab too. You. Put you two together. I could probably get rid of you. You're kind of crappy. Honestly, we are running out of good ideas to try. Xenovator we can grab. We don't need him right now, so we can put him... where do we normally keep these guys? Do you remember? This is where Who Crates goes. I think we keep these guys here normally. So we can put you here for now. And then we'll decide on where we want the other guys to go for right now. Huh. I guess I had two of them. We could put the other Who Gates over here, I think, right? Yeah. And we'll grab this one that's Garbo now. We could put him over here. So eventually we'll just get rid of him as well. And you are actually really strong. That's actually a pretty good incinerant. It's mostly there too. I have to think. We could. Do you? We might be able to get a good Grizzbolt if we can breed up a whatever they're called. Why am I having so many brain farts? What are they called again? Blazing Ryu, something like that. Ryu, yeah, yeah. I'm looking at it, a lot of these are crappy. These ones are pretty good though, so we're gonna use these. And I think I had a thing over here. Yeah, we're gonna put these two guys together as potentially rides for us. We need them. These guys, we only need a few more anyway. Oh, we got a extra large. Really good one. This one we might want to keep. That'd be funny, but I don't think we're gonna get a big one. We really don't need a big one anyway, because the bigger ones, the weaker pals, kinda are just not strong. Like depressed one stuff, they're not strong. Damn it! I kind of want to run for. Yeah, let's try and get a supply drop or a semi-automatic. We can see if King Paka's chest respawned. He sometimes spawns stuff in for us. And yeah. Basically, I changed Omaskill out for that. I'm gonna change out Verdash probably as well. Because I don't think we need a Verdash that much. But maybe for the oil rig, but I think I'll just swap out my shotgun for semi-automatic or assault rifle. Probably the semi-auto. It does more damage per shot, and you end up wasting, wasting less ammo. We'll probably do that instead, and then we'll have Omaskill help us out, because he's gonna give us extra experience. Then we'll just run 3 Frost Stallions at once. Basically, we're trying to get closer to being able to farm Xenolord. We can beat him now, but he's a very slog fight that uses a lot of ammo. And it's the same thing with the oil rig. We can do it, but I kind of want to do it better. We're just gonna take what we can get. Us actually being able to get anything good is probably gonna be rare in this. I feel like we would have started to get the schematics that we wanted. So they're probably not gonna drop today. Now, with that being said, if we go to the big oil rig, we could get lucky, but we won't be able to farm up our other guys while we're waiting. Okay, silver key's not here. Alright. Have fun, Grobos. Okay, or not. Okay, have fun, Grobos. It's... Oh no. He's hot. Sly, he's hot. Alrighty, what can I say? It's very much, I'm holding forward the video game. Alright, we got these two. I completely nearly missed the exit, which is over here. Yeah, I see what I did. I was going counterclockwise, and I just skipped it over, because I skipped it the first time. Alright, HP's back, and Yabo! This feels very similar to what I was just doing earlier. I come down here, I get, like, nothing. By the way, notice how many gold keys I get? Yeah. Trying to get silver keys, you get way less. Even on areas that have silver keys. As I said before, I think they need to balance silver keys as well, because you almost never have them. You get copper keys, you get gold keys, but, like, silver keys, it feels like they're just not in the game. Alright, free. Oh, that was so fast, actually. Honestly, I'm getting a little tired of these crappy supply drops. Or not supply drops. These chests, you're supposed to be able to get, and I know this is very important, workbooks. Applied workbooks. They teach your pals how to work better. But they're so rare, it's like, and right now there is an exploit where you can duplicate them by making your pal stronger and then, putting it in the global pal box and then taking it out after not saving. Because it's technically on a different save file. It's very, if you ever did Borderlands 2, there's a thing called read-only farming that you do, and whatever you wanted to keep, you would put it in the stash chest, which was a different file. I ain't afraid no ghost. Let's get his ass. Thank you, Verdash. Thank you, Peppy. Oh, ow! I thought I got out. I think me and Peppy got this. Yeah. He got me from behind the wall as I was rolling, huh? Ooh. Oh wait, I can catch this and grind him. Okay, we'll actually catch him. I didn't think about that. I was gonna just fight him to death. I was fighting him for the experience, really, pretty much. Okay. That's fine. Did he really drop 1,000,000 experience? Yeah. But realistically, that's what we want, you know? It's been a while since I rode on this type of Frostallion. Alright, where's our garbage at? Please. Where is it? Upstairs? Okay. Alright, we're gonna run this, and then we're gonna be done doing dungeons for a while, because it's getting... I don't want to say tiring, I want to say sad. You could say I'm even crestfallen. Alright, yeah, I'm not seeing anything good, so let's get our butt out of here. Fight these two guys real quick and leave. This is the way forward. Alright, we're coming back. There's something about leaving and then coming back to have to fight the guy. It's a bit sad. I thought that move, like, I was wondering why I got hit by that move one time. Apparently that just, it goes at the bottom of your feet. I died to that move one time over here and lost my stuff, and I had to come back and get it while it was freezing. And honestly, it was one of those moves where it's like, ooh, that hit me. It's like, oh, it's because it tracks underneath your feet. And it's a big explosion. If you don't have, like, fast moving thing, you get hit by it. Like, yeah, that checks out. Alright, over here we get some more stuff. Hopefully, something good. I'm personally hoping for a schematic that I'm looking for. Or nothing. Nothing's good as well. Yeah, I think I might be done soon. I might do the big oil ring and we'll be out for a little while. Not because, I'm tired, but because it's like, I don't think we're gonna get anything today. It's one of those things where it's like, The only thing we might get, which I'm feeling, is I feel like we're gonna get a rib bunny. A good one. That's the one, that's what I'm gonna feel like we're gonna get. But even then, I don't really care if I get it right away. because we don't have enough rib bunnies to condense anyway. And I've already started doing the Frostallion level ups. So it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Big toys. Hey, big toys. Telling us where to eat. Alright. Garbage items for today. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna get is Pal Metal Armor. Let's do it. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I don't think we're gonna get anything, so let's head out from doing this. What we can do is, we can do the oil rig, I think. We'll do the regular oil rig one more time. The garbage ones, and then we'll do the big one, and then maybe we'll head out. Because I do not want to do this right now. I figured, there's the thing, like, I get excited for coming on the plate, and then I realize the only reason why I come back is because I didn't get what I wanted in the first place, and then it's like, oh, I'm getting teased. I'm not getting my drops. Thank God this isn't a game where you have to put money in per run. Oh boy, that would be something. $1 trillion idea. Well, everyone hates the product. That would actually be interesting. To put money into a dungeon, like in-game gold, to be able to refresh the dungeon. Ooh, that actually is a good idea. Same thing with bosses, so you don't have to do it. And the more you refresh that dungeon that day or whatever counter, the more the little bit more it is. So the first few, it's like it's not that bad, and then it can progressively get worse. But then, but the more you put in, the more money you put in, the higher the chances of getting what you want. Ooh, that could actually work. Like, it'll have a pity system. So you could definitely brute force stuff if you wanted to. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something Grilbo. We're gonna... Yeah, we have 2 items, so... Abapa. 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 Alright. And, purple. Alright, we're gonna be running this. Trust me, I didn't do that. The game did that. The game made me emote. 1, 2, shoo. Alright, now we just have to throw away our Grilbo. Alright. The only thing that's gonna suck is eventually I'm gonna have so many yellows up there, that's stuff that I already have, that I'm gonna legitimately forget about stuff I could be crafting. That's the thing that I think is gonna happen. Alright. So yeah, we'll run the oil rig with these. It'll be a little bit easier. 3, 4. We do gotta drop off something though as well. So. Oh no, should I go down? Yeah, I should go down there too. That's pal souls that we need. We might even we technically are at a pal soul deficit. If I want to like get these guys leveled up super strong. I don't even know if I want to do that. What I might do is I might just go the first few levels again. Where it's like I'll go until I get to the giant souls and then I stop at the giant souls. And then I don't continue on afterwards. Alright, get rid of this. Alright, you will get you're gonna get your level up in a second, aren't you, huh? Yeah. And you're the good one. And then yeah, one more and so it should be good. Then we'll have another guy fully leveled up. Eventually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these guys out, put the Frostallions in for the quick leveling. Or excuse me, the quick breeding thing, because we have the two philanthropist ones we could use real quickly, and then we'll use those to level everyone up. Yeah, I love going backwards. I take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. 100,000 pounds riding on my back. And Grillbow on the attack. Alright, drop this off. Ooh. We are... we're not close to a purple. Damn. We could almost get a purple. But the big thing we want is a really good one of those. The chances of us getting that are slim and none. Alright, we'll drop these 2 off. We can put these in our thing too, because we've been giving DL a lot of the shared one. Alright, and we'll... Oh, okay, I was wondering. We'll plop that off. We got some stuff to sell. Then we'll head out. Alright. Where am I gonna put you again? We're gonna put you here. And then we're gonna grab one of these guys from here. It doesn't really matter. And you will keep for now. We'll start this guy as well. So technically we're having 2 going at the same time. But they're gonna finish at different times. 1, 2, shoot. Okay. Get over here. Nope. Wrong way. Alright. Let's go sell those, like, that 1 or 2 pendants. And then we'll go. That better be Shady Lady, because if that's Venice Will, I'm fucked. What the fuck am I? Oh my... I'm getting pranked. I'm getting pranked. Why is Venice Will down there? Dude, Venice-Will is like the... Okay. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I keep getting interrupted because I keep looking at Shady Lady getting swapping places. Freaking Parent Trap was what this is. Maybe I do need to go to bed. I don't... Yeah, No! I don't like that. Ah, fuck. Well... Hey! On the bright side... we potentially could get a rare schematic for the SMG, the makeshift one. We could get that legendary makeshift SMG right now. It will be perfect. It'll be super rare. We got one of them, but it's not the rare one. It's the mediocre Grillbow one. But we don't need, where we're going, we don't need mediocre Grillbow ones. We need actual good ones. I know it's rough, but like we need it though. They do drop some maybe I should grab these, because they do drop some schematics. Okay, a lot of guys over here. Okay, what is that? Let me just, refresh. Technically, we don't need to hit headshots here. Yeah, Alright, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna take off the multi-climate shirt, and we're gonna run the triple jump instead. And we'll get the super jumps going. What was that sound? That might have been Fuddler. Damn, that guy's tough. Yeah, there's something like uniquely poopy about this, where it's like the fall off is so insane. Like, I don't mind the fall-off happening, but it really goes to the point where it's like, enemies don't have it, so I don't want to have it that much, you know? If it's, like, not a big deal for enemies, but it's a huge deal for us, I don't want it. Alright. I think that guy had too much coffee. He's got that, what's it called? That dangerously funny guy. Got too much of the coffee. Help me out, Morty. Help me out. Damn, we are getting unlucky on these. We're actually very close to it, too. We're gonna yoink this too while we're here. We're gonna drop off all these. We got a lot of armor schematics, actually. I got the one over there. We have 2 more here, 3 more here that if we want, we're gonna grab. Okay, that's the wrong guy. Whatever, they'll take him out. I'd appreciate a jump that actually, you know, counted when I needed it. He was dead before he even threw it. He frickin' ghosted that guy. Can I do something with this? Can I actually do this? Oh, no, okay. No knockback, no nothing. Okay. Where's Masco? Is he dead? Oh no, they're just hanging out. Hanging out down the street. It's the same old thing you did last week. At a grill, boo to do. But talk to you. We gotta climb. We gotta climb. Palworld! Yep. Alright, let's go. They're shooting at someone. I don't know if it's a Maskill or me, because they're kind of not hitting either. Alright. I got Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I lie. Both of them are Tweedledum. Put this here. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright. I just want to do a quick dip. I still think the shotgun is probably the best in terms of, like, the other 2 oil rigs. The semi-automatic, though, I feel like it's more, more elastic. You have more ways to deal with them rather than getting close. Alright, boom, boom. Jeez, could they give us any more garbage on that run? Like that's a schematic run. That's a really good one. I wish all my other runs were good. In fact, that got me excited for the other oil rig runs, because we might get something now. Cold, maybe. Like, look at all those we dropping off. Alright, we're gonna hit up here. We're gonna put these away. Alright. Let's head over here. Actually, I should go over here first and see what we can get. Alright. Doesn't look like we can, actually do anything over there, which is lovely. Not that we needed to, but it's lovely. We're gonna head over here. We're gonna look at what we got. Drop that off. 1, 2, shoe. Alright, 1, 2, my shoe grew. Okay. Anything here? No. We have some life pendants, and let's do a quick shopkeep. Where we grab these, and then we grab the stuff downstairs for this sort. Because we technically do need a lot of giant souls, and we don't have nearly enough. If I were to, like, put in everything... I'm kind of been holding off on putting stuff in, because we're going to get a new update soon, so I don't want to just waste it all and have nothing. But it might be a thing. For instance, if they do another update, we might need giant souls to replace the next soul tier up, which would probably be, like, something giant, you know? Like, I can't see what's past, like, what is it? Small, medium, large, giant, right? What's next? Like, ultimate, legendary, like what? Feybreak, done. Alright, the Feybreakians go back out for fun, and I head up. I would build a ladder up or something, or some way to get up faster. But you're not allowed to build close to those buildings, which is... I think they should remove that, too. I feel like that's... They should remove the ability to... Like, there's no reason why the expedition thing needs to stop building from other things. Because even if it clips to the wall, it really doesn't change how it works. And I don't see why it needs that extra space. Maybe they didn't want people to be able to spam them and then have, like, crash the game. But even then, you could still spam them and crash the game if you found a way to get it lodged in the correct way. I have to drop this off too. Alright. Sorry I'm kind of floundering on where to go. I have more in my inventory than I thought. Alright. Okay. We need to keep one of those. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I think we're good, right? Alright, we have one of those, so we have all three. We have that, we have that. We're good on that. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Alright, the only thing we need to do is we need to eat this. And drop these two off. And I don't think there was one down there, so I'm gonna just... I don't think I saw one when I was putting stuff away, so I'm just gonna put it down here. Hopefully it's in there. Hopefully it's in here. There. Alright. Alright, he didn't level up yet, but he's pretty close. Alright, I'm gonna say... I'm gonna do something, and I'm gonna waste some of these slots, and we're just gonna level this guy up right away. Alright. Listen, alright, these are fine. I don't dislike getting these. They're great. But yeah, I'm not gonna use them, you know? Unless I just want it done. I figure I'll put this guy away right now. Where is he? Ah, shit. Yeah, of course. They have to be together. Great. I technically should be able to move this over here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we can have these guys together. We'll put these two Lavanders ready together. And then we can steal another Frostallion. Which would be this one. We'll have these three going at once. Now, did I drop off the thing? I don't think I dropped off the elixirs yet. No, I did not. That's fine, though. We can just go. I am wondering if it'd be funnier if I just flew there. I don't think I'd be able to make it, though. Alright, we're just gonna fly. Yeah, it's cool that you're getting these hits in. I'm okay with that hit. That's not too bad. Alright, we're gonna let Shady live for a second. All right. And now we're gonna start some bullshit after our shield comes back. Well, it should be any second now. I think we're good on this. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. I forgot, the problem is that your pals will block your shots. Maybe Omasco's not that good. Once again, it's another check to why the grenade launcher is really good. I mean, this actually does pretty decent damage far away. Like, I don't know, this gun's very weird. It sometimes has massive drop-off where it's not killing level 3 guys. I don't understand. The gun was clearly hitting the barrel. I thought it was hitting an invisible wall at first, but I think it was hitting the barrel and it just wasn't exploding. I still feel like the shotgun is like probably the most ammo efficient like projectile gun in the game. Excuse me, the hit scan gun in the game. This one's pretty safe because there ain't no way they're gonna mess with you this far away. Honestly, this is I prefer the shotgun way more. In terms of, I think it's funner. With Verdash, it's way funner. Too many headshots for me. Getting kind of joked on at this point. Okay. These guys are getting confused. Alright, we did get most of these guys already, so that's good. We're gonna try and fight as much of them as we can for the level ups. As you can see, the Frost Titans all kind of like balanced out already. It's why I'm not too worried about like having one that gets to level 40, because by the time you get to level 50, everything kind of like stops progressing anyway. Much like when you're older in real life. Alright. Dude, the head hit shots are hard to hit with the freaking owl in the way. I'm getting hard countered by my own pal. I do like I'm able to kill these things from far away. We gotta think of like what to call Omasco. He's like a teleporting hugger. Alright, ban that guy. Ban the guy that said huggies. Okay.
The reason why I bought the triple jump is for like this. Did this do this faster? All right, good. So we know where the chest is. Okay. Oh, with 1 HP, huh? How unfortunate. All right, he's alive. Alrighty. So yeah, let's go get that chest. And then we just have to deal with the other guys. Let's see, 51, yeah. They're pretty much on the same level now. The other guy's still gonna finish first, but he's not gonna finish that much first. This guy's always a problem. Or not. Right, he gets to live there. Basically, they have this hard lock on you, so if you're behind any wall, a lot of times they just won't aim at you afterwards. So if anyone's ever aiming at you, just do this, and you're good, and then you do that. You know. Except for the pals. The pals can hit you through a wall, so, you know. Just be on the lookout for that sound effect. Alright, so what are we looking for on this? Nothing much. We probably don't need anything except for, like, the guided missile launcher, the legendary one. Other than that, we're good. Multi-guided missile launcher is not what we're looking for, because we already have that. We're good on that. Yep. Yeah, you just break line of sight, they forget. Alright, I don't know if I broke that yet, so we're gonna have to see if we broke this. Okay, we're good. Alrighty, I think we're good to head back. Well, technically we're not gonna get anything, but we do need the experience, so we'll actually fight a little bit. Ah, well, he's gonna get killed by El Masco. Never mind. My name. That's my middle name. Shay O'Maskill plays. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, O'Maskill. Almost. I think it's like. I think it's supposed to be like O'Maskull. Or, but he has a mask, so it's supposed to be like a skull mask. But I don't know. I know they could call him Duskull. Oh wait. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're never beating the allegations again. Alright, we'll kill the mud because that's who we can hit. Alright, we got two idiots up here. Steal this. Let's break this because that's loud and boring. Much like my channel. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. Dude, I don't know where O'Maskill went, but I kind of need him to help out. He is kind of helping out because he's drawing aggro. He must have fell through the map. But we don't need him right now. We can just fight these guys while we're waiting. Alright, let's take care of this. Alright. I mean, this is a good weapon, but you waste more ammo than the shotgun. Shotgun you kill in like about 4 hits. Tops. Usually 1 or 2. I'm talking about these guys specifically. This one though, you spam more and you reload. Which is not a bad weapon. It's actually good. I really like the idea of a weapon. It's a different type of gameplay. But I'm saying it's cost efficient, the shotgun's way better. I feel like it's one of the best weapons in the game. It's probably like the third best. And it would be best overall if stuff didn't like completely trounce it damage-wise, like the plasma cannon and multi-guided missile launcher just do way more than the shotgun does. But the shotgun's so much cheaper that it's on par with them. That's how good it is, you know? Like, hey, you want to do a lot of damage, but you have to get a little close, and you want to do it really cheap, you could use a shotgun. Don't use it on raid bosses, it's not so good, because they'll kill you. Now, fairness, I wish there were a way to buff most of the weapons, or use them in a certain way where they would have their place later on, not just have them be put in the garbage after a while. Dude, it looked like he was about to wall jump. Like a Mortal Kombat character. Alright. Yeah, we'll head down here first, because we can actually play... Oh, okay, I didn't run. Okay, I'll climb. Well, Maskell's just hanging out with people, that's fine. Oh, he actually aimed at me. I was expecting him to stop. We got a little posse coming in. Yeah. Not gonna lie, oh, Maskell's cool. I feel like Verdash is way funner to watch. Verdash and Frostallion. Ooh, really? Okay, that's a surprise. I think I have one of those already. We'll make one if we don't. He might burn to death. Okay. Come on, get him a Maskell. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh. Okay, I didn't think he saw me. Now we're cooking. Is there another guy up there? There might be. Alright, get rid of that sound effect. That guy's dead. No block. Oh. I think it might be hot right now. The thing I don't like about the hot feature is the fact that when you're hot, it's like a secondary status effect to fire. So you take not only fire damage, but you also take heat damage from being hot as well. And I feel like that is some booty, bro. I think if it's ever going to be PvP, we're going to definitely have to deal with status effects as being like the main thing. Because you can survive a lot of other stuff, but status effects might just be, you know... I feel like it's going to be Felbats that are just going to be poisoning people. That's the meta. If it becomes a PvP game. Felbat, Gale Claw, and then, Felbat, Gale Claw, and then the rest are Gobfin. Because nothing else would work in terms of like just damaging the shit out of people. And probably Holy Burst too, for PvE stuff. Alright. Even he drops Copper Key. Cool. Oh, they really did. They really did kind of like become the same guy, huh? I wasn't expecting them to all like catch up to the same level. I was expecting the other guys, but I guess yeah, whatever. It's free. Alright, hide over here for a second. Go ahead. I think that's all the guys over here. We just need one more thing to take down, and then we'll go to the other oil rig. Getting these guys to level 52, 54 respectively was pretty good, but now we still need to do like at least 2 more oil rig runs to get them fully leveled. Oh, interesting. What I might do for my finger's sake is I might just run the assault rifle and use that instead, because I don't want to have to keep tapping for all of them. We get some good damage though. Anything else? I don't think so. That's the wrong guy. That's the wrong horse. Oh, I wasn't expecting the vampire sound effect on him. Oh, wait a second. Vampire might ooh. I might need to go back to Dinosum Lux then. And what's his face? Grisbolt. Because Vampirific could work with the, could work with that. Oh, why did I pick this guy? Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up so much. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to be swimming in a second. Actually, he might make it. He's looking like he can. So for these guys, I'm probably going to run, if they get it, double Blizzard Spike. I don't know if double Blizzard Spike would work. I don't know if I want to keep Crystal Wing either. Because it is a good move, but I don't think I want them running out of the map. But it is displacement, so it could potentially dodge attacks. I have to think. I'm definitely going to give these Frostallions Holy Burst. I'm probably going to teach the parents at the other base once I get the good ones. I'm going to teach them Holy Burst so they can start potentially passing it on. Alright, let's take this out. And we'll drop this off. We'll take a look here. Alright, I think I did make the Plasteel one now already. Let's see. Yeah, we did have one already. Yeah, I remember. I got that back to back almost. These two back to back. Alright. I'm gonna leave these. We're gonna leave these over here for now. Yeah, that's fine to leave. Actually, it's not that fine to leave. We're gonna take this. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. We're gonna put this here. How many grenades I have over here? Alright, that's more than enough. Alright. We're gonna leave those there for now. Drop these off. We'll drop these off too, so we're gonna get those later. Alright, grenades in my hand. Okay, sweet.
Alright, so... yeah, we're getting pretty crazy drops right now. Uh-oh, why are you yawning? Don't yawn. It's rude to yawn. Alright, we're gonna ignore these drops. Let's put these here. Free. Gotta put these away as well. Which is yay. And we're gonna head to the other base and grab our stuff. Okay, so drop that off, drop that off. Alright. Oh, wrong guy. Apparently he's hungry too. I gotta remember that when I hit R, I sometimes put the grenades away. So I only had like 1,000 of them. Alright, sweet. Great. Alright, yeah. Keep an eye on those. I'm gonna have to go get more of those. Alright. Alright, there's all of our stuff. We should be getting another one of these guys soon too, fully leveled. Let's see how condensed this guy's gonna be. He's right on the precipice. Alright, next breeding round is gonna definitely level him up. That's exactly what we want. Get him leveled up, then we'll start on the next guy. And we'll be done later. Whoop, whoop, put that out. Put these on. Alright. Let's hold off on the Dark Cave of Feybreak just yet because we don't have our other pals ready. We could probably get them ready right now too. Let's see. Let's pull them out of the base and we'll get them. Drop this off. Meet this. We'll put these here too. How many are here? Okay. I think we're gonna need more of those. Alright, we'll drop these off again. Alright, let's head to Dr. Braun and drop off all of our crap. And I think I'm done trying to get Dr. Braun on the side of goodness. He's gonna just be an evil, evil man. We're gonna yoink these two, just so I remember. Because I guarantee if I put them away, I'm gonna run out and not have it. We'll take about half of these because we don't really need that many, and we're gonna take about half of these. And we're gonna have to make more of those, which we could start now. Alright, inventory's ready. Pals are not. Alright. Unfortunately, level 60 oil rig is not a good base to do these farms. It's pretty grubbo when you think about it. Oh, wrong area. Alright.
Shay,
What?
I'm not trying to interrupt your stream by any means. But they're sitting here saying, bro, aren't you playing ZZZ? When I was sitting here saying you're willing to pay $500 for a console in one game, somebody said they wanted to buy the Switch too. And I said,
Huh?
they're like, aren't you? Like, okay, all right. Here's the context. They're arguing with me over the Switch 2 versus ZZZ. They're like, aren't you playing Zenless Zone Zero? Don't you feel like I was like, the Switch 2 is a scam. They're like, dude, you're playing Zenless Zone Zero. I don't want to hear it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it has similar aspects to it.
Yeah. No.
The
I
only
get
thing
no,
is that the only thing is Zenless is not pretending that it's physical media.
Mhm.
where the Switch 2 was like, hey, go buy your physical copy. That's just a download code.
Right.
You know, Zenless is like, yeah, this is a live service game. It could go down, but like, enjoy watching the gun slap between the cheeks.
Let me respond to this person. Hold up. What'd you say?
Nothing. What are you saying? I said let the gun slap between the cheeks. No, I mean, no. The thing is like they're similar, very much similar. They're both ways to make gaming get money out of you. Zenless does it through dailies and grinding, where Nintendo Switch does it for the promise of being able to play the next Mario game.
No, hold on. Slow down.
What? No, don't do me.
No,
Don't come
I'm
to me
not,
for that.
but...
All right, we have our garbage ready. Let's head over to this base in a second. No. The main thing is the fact that Zenless isn't pretending that it's a family-friendly console. You know, it's like the Nintendo Switch is pretending like it's an actual physical console, and it really isn't.
Hang on.
All right, gribble. Come on. Aw. Now wait a second. I may have got something I could use. Alright,
Okay, so what does that have to... Lynn goes, okay, and it's not your money. So what does that have to do with what I just said?
what do you mean? Like, I thought they were coming after you because you didn't want to get a Switch.
No, they are. No, I'm saying, she goes, okay, and it's not your money, so... What's that got to do with what I said?
Yeah.
You're irrelevant. Get out of here.
Hey! Calm down. Legend, Stronghold, Strategist, Demon Guide...
What you
Vanguard.
spend your time and money on isn't something you're going to change based on the stranger's commentary. What? What does that mean?
I don't know. I didn't hear what you said. That word.
What you spend your time and money on isn't something you're going to change based on a stranger's commentary. Somebody goes, if you want to spend thousands of dollars...
Oh yeah, you're not gonna change your. You're not gonna change what you're gonna spend money on.
Hold up, this motherfucker here. If you want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on Gunner material, then go ahead. We'll spend our thousands on shitty Nintendo content. That doesn't help you. That doesn't make you look better. Gunner content. It's actually a good fucking game.
Yeah, but DL knows it's Gunner content. Yeah. DL's a Gunner. We knew that. In fact, the first time we ever met DL, right? He came up to me like, "Hey, you guys!" That was what he said. I swear. Hey, you guys.
That sounds like a fucking...
What?
The fight countdown! Yeah, that's what you were quoting.
Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll put these here. Alright, we got our rib bunnies going on. And they're the cutest little monsters. They're gonna be like...
But no, but like I said, like...
No. The reason why it's bad is because Nintendo's being deceitful. That is why it's bad.
Right, but no, I said it's at least a good game with good content. Try to play a game without thinking about porn, bro.
Which one? Mario World?
No! He said Gunner content, Shay. Are you listening?
I am listening, alright? But you're also talking about Gunner and Mario World, man. Pete ain't that hot.
No! They think Nintendo's better because they'll pay money for shitty content over a Gunner game. That makes no sense. What do you mean? I said at least my game, the game I'm playing is good because it actually has a good story while
Yeah.
you're paying for the same
Oh,
thing that has nothing.
you don't understand. Nintendo fans are stupid. They don't know anything other than
Oh,
Nintendo.
no,
No,
I'm
I
seeing
swear,
that.
I swear. I was talking to one of my friends who likes Nintendo.
No,
They were upset that I said, "Hey, did you see the ending to Mario and Odyssey?" He's like, "Don't tell me what happened." I'm like, "Yeah, Mario saves Peach." Yeah.
like, no, I just,
They think Mario saving Peach is like a plot point that, you know, is going to be a surprise every time.
right. No, seriously, it's like, that annoys me. He goes, you're sitting here comparing a Goner game to shitty Nintendo content. I'd rather
Well,
pay for shitty Nintendo content. I was like, well, then waste your money then, I guess.
yeah, I wouldn't do for either. I mean, you can get Gooner stuff for free, and you can get shitty Nintendo stuff for free as well.
Basically.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about like actual like stealing. I'm talking about like legitimately. There's free to play games on Steam that are very close to Nintendo games that are just as good. They just don't have a mustache on them. Realistically, though, what they said was true. No amount of content or no amount of convincing is going to change an idiot. Idiots will be idiots with their money. All right. What was that saying? A fool and his money are easily parted. And that's what they said. That's what they were basically saying, you know. But they're fighting over semantics. No, technically both of them aren't a good way to spend money.
Well, no. It's
You know,
like,
but if you're gonna spend money, at least do what you want, which is what they're getting at. But the thing is like, you know, Zenless Zone isn't raising the prices of other consoles because people are following Zenless Zone. Now, with that being said, if Zenless Zone Nintendo started doing Zenless Zone with Samus, then we might have something. But we don't.
Well, no, like, he goes ahead and says, like, somebody goes, I think the only porn Joe watches, is the private ones for his eyes only, from Elena to blah blah blah. And I go, and he goes, and the fact that you have to try and play the game without thinking porn says a lot. I said, that's what you said, but idiots will be idiots. I like the game for what it offers, but I guess I'm an idiot because it's good.
Yeah.
I did, but got flamed for it.
Yeah.
But do y'all, I guess.
No, that's the thing. If like I don't like the fact that Nintendo's becoming. The reason why I'm not getting the Switch 2, or Zenless, is because I don't agree with putting money into a game that you technically don't own.
Well, no.
I've already been burnt. All right. I'll say this, right. I put about $5 into Multiverses and played it for 2 years, and I felt ripped off.
Well,
after
I put it this way, I agree. Like, look, I love Zenless to death. Don't get me wrong. Love the story, love the characters. I love everything about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I did remember what I did. I don't know if you heard me say this, but I did tell one person. I said, they're talking about I'm insulting them. I'm not insulting you. I'm just trying to make sure you got your facts straight. You're the one defending the Switch, thinking it's better to buy a $500 Nintendo console. Don't you play Zenless Zone Zero? You're being ripped off too. What's that got to do with you buying
technically, Zenless you could do for free. You just, you end up doing the same content over and over until you grind it up.
Basically, they're spending $500 for a console. We talked about that.
Not only that. Well, okay. So if you want to bring up that, plus you're also getting charged for online twice. Once to pay for online, and then once for Nintendo to let you play online.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're technically getting ripped off more with Nintendo, because at least with Zenless, it does work. All right, and you're not paying for online, which doesn't work with Nintendo. Nintendo's online's always been shoddy as shit.
Like, they're literally saying I'm insulting them for being Nintendo fans when they're sitting here saying, don't you play Zenless Zone? Isn't it the same thing? I said, I'm not paying for online, buddy. have online already.
Yeah, you're not paying for online. You're not really paying for subscription to older content. What you do pay with Zenless is you pay to make sure that you don't have to grind forever, or you can progress quicker. But other than that, that's about it. Like
but now I'm the
it's
bad guy. Now I'm the bad guy
well,
again.
Depends on how much money you put in.
I mean, I did spend money.
Yeah, I know,
Last
but
night.
like it depends on how much, because after a while you stop being a minnow and you start being a whale, and then you kind of don't want to be a whale because they're fishing for you. Look up what minnow and whale are in gaming terminology. They're type of customers that gamers are looking for, and Nintendo is thriving on whales right now, and it's killing us minnows. Because I want to play a game, I want to play it relatively cheaply. I don't mind spending a upfront cost. Like as I said before, the $500 isn't the problem. It's the fact that they're charging for everything that might not exist in 10 years. You know, and if they can brick your console because you want to play it past its quote unquote what they're allowed to, it's oh, that hurt. I hurt my throat. Anyway, yeah, if you want to play past that content, it's over. They've killed it already.
Somebody goes, dude, how old are you? Can I ask a question? Dude, how old are you? I said, why does that matter? I know that gaming sucks and it's rising in every aspect, but people defend Nintendo too much.
Yeah, they always have. They always have. Remember back in the Brawl days, they said Nintendo doesn't have to have good graphics. And now what's the first thing people are saying? Nintendo has good graphics. That's why they're okay with being charged $500. You know that? Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like a big turnaround. And it's like, no, Nintendo's supposed to be the, Nintendo's always, like, Nintendo has been thriving off of being, like, the cheaper substitute to gaming, and now it's like, you can't even do that anymore. Oh, can this not make cakes? Oh, it can. Okay, free. Don't write down that I'm talking about cakes. They're gonna not know what I'm doing.
Oh my goodness! Probably because Nintendo is better than most other gaming companies, and even if they do, who cares? It's not really. Hold on. It's really not something to get up in arms about. What?
They say that, but have they seen recently that they're firing their voice actors without telling them? They've done it with Mario and Peach already, and Mario and Peach kind of like made their company.
Hang on.
You know, like Charles Martinet, if you listen to, he says, I don't even know what a Mario ambassador does, but they say you're no longer voicing Mario more. Like, what does that mean? Oh, it means he's been fired. That's what it means. And he's trying to be nice about it. You don't need to put that in, but like, yeah, they're not.
Have you seen that Nintendo has fired the voice Somebody said I'm a grown-ass man arguing with younger people over this. Cause y'all keep defending it!
No, they're not. They're not. Funny enough, these people quit getting mad. One, and two, they're not people, because they're literally the same as you. They're grown, and the reason why people fight Nintendo, I told DL this. The reason why people defend Nintendo so much is because Nintendo became a surrogate for their parent, whether it's a mom or a dad. That was who raised them, and that's why Nintendo people. Yeah.
Go on.
You don't need to put it in. You don't need to tell them that, because they don't care. They're looking just to piss you off.
No.
All right.
I know,
but realistically,
yeah,
Nintendo. The reason why people defend Nintendo so much is because Nintendo is a surrogate parent to them, because that's who raised them during the 90s, 2000s. All right. It was a cheaper alternative, and thus more kids had access to it than like maybe an Xbox or PlayStation at that time. Because Xbox and PlayStation for like teens, right?
I was trying to sit here and get the VA thing out, but I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You think you're gonna win? You think they're gonna? No, they're not. They're just gonna.
No.
Even if you make here's the thing. If you make excellent points, they're just gonna move the goalpost. So you're in a non-winning. you're in a non-winning combat situation. The only thing you could say is, I heard your opinion, but I think you fundamentally don't understand reality. And then leave it at that.
Yep.
All right. Have fun getting ripped off, and then you don't respond anymore.
I heard your
And then they can
opinion.
say you too, and then you're both away. Because technically, online games also do that too. Whether it's
Yeah.
Mabinogi, Honkai Star Rail, what's that other game? Raid Shadow Legends. Like, technically, you don't own the game because you're not purchasing the game. You're just purchasing in-game items, and thus you own nothing. In fact, I wish Steam would actually take off games that now, if their servers go down, you can't play the offline version. Because I have Battleborn in my system right now that I cannot play, and it pisses me off so much. And I think I have a few other games, too, that I had bought. Also, yeah, Ubisoft is also selling games that don't work right now. Basically, companies are not your friend. Nintendo is not your friend. Stop treating them like it. Treat them like a business partner. When they start to do wrong stuff and start to be deceitful, you stop paying them. Like an employee, they are technically your employees if you're paying them, right? So when you're working for XYZ store, you're paid to stock shelves, keep customers happy, whatever. What are customers doing to you? Oh, they're paying the store, so the store can pay you. You know? Nintendo does not need to be defended when they do bad stuff, because technically they're your employee. And I don't know why people decide it's okay when Nintendo does it. No, it's not good when any company does it. It's not good when a car company does it, where they charge you subscriptions for heated seats. It's not good. Alright? People need to realize that you're allowed to say no to these companies ripping you off. One, you don't pay for it. And two, they're okay with it. They said themselves, they're okay with being ripped off. Why? Because it's their parent. That's why. Right? It's their parent. They like you can't get mad at your mom and dad. You get out mad for a little bit, then you're like, oh my god, they raised me, and then like, oh, and then you go back to feeling sorry. That's what Nintendo fans are.
Oh, here we go. All right, so hold up. They gave people permission. They made the icons. They made the icon and.
Oh, wrong store.
Gave anyone permission to use them.
What? What icons? No, they didn't. Nintendo's the most stingiest IP ever.
Hang on.
Gray, it's fine. Just
I'm not arguing with you. Hold on. Let me speak for a second. Okay, so they're sitting there saying you made that without Nintendo's consent. Your icon, your Sora icon, is made without Nintendo's consent. No, somebody made that icon and said, "These are some icons I made. Use them with my permission." They're sitting there trying to attack me for me ripping off Nintendo. All of a sudden, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Ripping off. Wait, Sora's not Nintendo though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, what the fuck are they? Dude,
yeah.
I'm sorry to get loud with you. I'm not trying to.
You
but
need to
it's like,
calm down, but here's the thing.
Okay,
like as I said before, they're just moving. Didn't I tell you they're moving the goalpost? That's exactly what they're doing. They're changing the conversation.
Right.
Oh god, I'm not gonna.
But everybody's like, what do you mean? What do you mean we're doing this? Well, you're kind of doing it.
No.
Fine.
The thing is, the Switch 2. It looks like it sold pretty well, but it didn't sell Nintendo well.
That's what I told them. But they're like, what are you talking about? It sold 3.5 million.
Yeah, but the thing is Nintendo had way more in stock than normal. Yeah, and that guy was auto-tracking me for longer than he should have. Oh. Well, I have to jump down into the water.
Now they're both fighting. Now they're fighting with each other.
Oh yeah, because they're stupid. You think they're smart? No. Realistically, it's like Nintendo is not your friend. Even Satoru Iwata was technically not your friend. He was very good with business, and he knew how to give people bones every once in a while. He would throw you a bone every once in a while. Very great programmer, very good Nintendo president. But like you heard with Reggie, you saw the quote with Reggie. He had to fight with Satoru and I think Miyamoto to put Wii Sports into the Wii console as a game. You know, because he felt like you kind of needed a game to come with your system, right? As like the default.
Yeah.
You know, like now you have all these new people and Doug Bowser that all kind of are like F the customer, they're gonna buy it anyway, and people are still okay with it. No, I'm not buying a Switch 2 because I don't want to spend a bunch of money for what appears to be a slight upgrade to the Switch 1. Because literally, like, people are already saying Mario Kart World doesn't look that much better than Mario Kart 8, right? And Mario Kart 8 looks phenomenal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, well, you're not paying for better fidelity. Well, what's $80 worth of this game? You get to play as the cow? That the $80 price point? Like, what's the $80 price point? The answer is it's Mario Kart. They want more money. Fuck you. Realistically, if they wanted to, they should have brought back a whole bunch of characters that were maybe not just slight enemies on one game. You know, but like who knows? Personally, I don't mind. As I said before, it's not the fact that it's the $80 price point or whatnot. It's the fact that technically you're not getting anything when you pay for it. You're getting a download console that can be taken away at any time. The Nintendo says it in their thing. If we think you're suspicious activity, we just brick your console, not your account, your console. It's like don't worry. If you're not doing anything wrong, it won't happen. It's like have you ever? It's never good. It's never good to have a thing of like that. It's never good to have that be your modus operandum, where they can just brick your console, take it away from you. Because technically you don't own anything at that point, right? And that's the real reason why I don't like it. Like people, for some reason they think that the reason why people are complaining is because they think people want to pirate Nintendo games. No, it's because Nintendo has very bad practices for like trying to get games to people. Hell, they don't even let you spam Diddy Kong's down tilt in Smash without potentially getting banned for that fight, because it makes an annoying sound that they put in the game. Yeah. Alright. Nintendo doesn't like people doing Nuzlocks of Pokemon. They don't want you... You have to play the games exactly how they want you to play. That guy's gonna try and crash my game. You know, I don't like Nintendo anymore. Pokemon kind of started getting me to hate Game Freak, and now, like, after watching what Nintendo's been doing, I stopped enjoying what the company is. It's no longer fun; it's just business, and it's very cold business. I told you, I looked at Metroid Prime, the new Metroid Prime 4, and I'm like, is it just Breath of the Wild again? Like, why is the art so similar? You know, I was expecting like alien surreal landscapes. We got magical fantasy landscapes instead.
I was gonna say, this is a little relevant to the conversation, but so there was like a Lycon cleaning routine video where like he's very kempt, he keeps himself clean, all this other stuff, even uses lubricant oil to keep his spine and legs clean. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got like machines, right? Lycon, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Lycon is one of the agents in Xenozone.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have real legs. He has bionic legs.
Oh, good material. Hell yeah.
Or a bionic leg.
Oh, even better.
And he sits here
and let me take one hand away. Okay, let's continue.
Keeps those machines clean, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody, oh my gosh, he uses a special lubricant to oil up and maintain his bionic leg. or legs. And someone said, let the Lycon Diddy jokes commence. I was like, it ain't funny, bro. Like, dude, like, what is wrong with people?
Oh, they've been making jokes about any type of oil.
No, I know. It's not funny, bro. There are real victims that were a part of that, dude.
Yeah.
Is that funny? Is that a joke to you?
For some people, yeah.
So lame, dude.
Hey, they don't care as long as it didn't happen to them. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the biggest excuse. Like, people are like, hey, it's like, oh, I had Joy-Con drift. It didn't happen to me, so it didn't happen. You know? Oh, people, you know, there's some bad things happening at the party. Yeah, it didn't happen to me, so yay.
But I messaged Jen. I was
Okay.
like, your friends are dumb. Not gonna lie.
Oh, but she's friends with us, though. Oh, okay, Bangray. Call him, yeah.
I'm not talking about. No, this is a group that she introduced me to.
Yeah, what's her name?
Fire extinguishers. They're defending Nintendo and sitting here getting on me for playing Zenless Zone, saying, "Don't you play like a gotcha game?" Like, okay, but you're literally paying $500 for a console. My game is free. I'm not paying $500 for the content.
Yeah, I mean, technically, if you wanted to, you could just stop paying right now because you have your bill.
Yeah. Right. What do they? Why? I said, how's that relevant? They're like, it is relevant. You're sitting here being coached by the fucking industry. I'm like, what do you mean? You're the one that paid $500 for a console.
Technically, both can be true.
True. Right. No, I get it.
You know,
But
just that Zenless doesn't have a bar to entry. It's just here's a game you can download. Can your PC run it? That's the bar to entry. Can your PlayStation run it?
Right.
That's the bar.
Yeah, I mean.
You know, and then they charge you afterwards. Nintendo's like, here's $500 up front. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep charging you afterwards. Enjoy, Gilbo.
Essentially, but you know, I'm the bad guy all of a sudden. Dude, people just hate me. Like, that's why my status said. I was like, people just hate me. I'll forever be used to it. Like, y'all can.
Ow, fuck. Oh, what the f-
Yeah.
the fuck's these lasers coming from? What?
What are you playing?
Alright, I'm gonna stop playing for a second. I'm gonna check my Discord. If it's not on my Discord, yeah. I'm playing Palworld, man. Wow, it doesn't even say I'm playing Palworld. It says I'm streaming Palworld. That I didn't know it knew that much. Shit.
Might be the same
Fuck
thing.
me, I didn't know it knew that much.
Wait, I'm about to head back to Shadow Moses.
Okay, but like why'd you talk to Nintendo fans? This is your first phone. Like, you should really watch Nintendo fan videos defending the Switch 2.
I understand.
It's once again, it's like are these aliens in human bodies?
Probably so. I mean, hell, the elite is considered lizards.
Well, I mean, just because President Lizard Orange came in. President Chameleon, what's it called? Joe Chameleonaire.
Right.
Oh, rocket launcher.
Yeah, let me head back.
All right.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right, bad deal though. Okay. All right, we're in here. I think we have an idiot down there, and maybe one underneath us as well. I think I'll be able to hit him from here. Hit that guy though. Got him. We killed. Oh, alright. He's gonna die anyway. Alright, we gotta be careful. He respawns really quickly. Once we get past him, he's gonna respawn again. So what we'll do is we'll start this fight over here, and yeah, we'll decide what to do. But yeah, realistically, I didn't want to talk about Nintendo. I'm not gonna get the Switch 2. I feel like Nintendo's technically ripping off people's nostalgia, and they're overcharging. Charging for nostalgia is completely fine, but like Disney, they're overcharging to the point where it's only for rich people or people that really don't care about anything other than what they're spending their money on. For instance, like Disney, pretty much. They don't care how much their park costs, as long as they're allowed to get in it. You know, they will drive up the price for anyone, and you know. Technically, I always saw Nintendo as like really good competitive, and then in the 2000s they were the alternative, and now they're trying to be the what's it called? The luxury system, which they're not. They're still not the luxury system. You know, they're not. Let's make sure this guy didn't respawn. I think we're good. Actually, let's walk down here see if he does. No? Okay. Not yet. He'll be there in a second. That's the reason why I'm not gonna bother with Nintendo, for right now. If they change their thing, if they lower the price and then they change their terms of service, they'll be okay. The fact that they changed their terms of service and we might potentially be getting another Joy-Con drift scenario, makes me think that they just don't care enough. They know people will buy it, much like Pokemon. It has a very laissez-faire thing of like, yeah. Now, with that being said, is my channel, and my channel's pretty much like that anyway. I don't really put out good content. Because I don't even know if I would want to be like a huge like YouTuber. If I somehow fall into it, yay, but I really. Hey, welcome to Raid Shadow Legends. You could put in a bunch of put in this code for Genshin Impact. You'll start for free, and then $500 later, maybe you'll get a drop. Dude, these guys are fucking me over with these fucking stupid. Why are they being so damn? Yeah, pushing me around like crazy. I'm getting tired of that rocket. I really am. They need to get rid of that rocket. That rocket's so. Right, try and hit him good. Pretty weak. Realistically, I think if you fire in front of him, you get more critical hits. He's gonna do his thing again. I think he's gonna come this way, so we're gonna put it that way. He'll try and hit him in the cockpit. No, he went the other way. Cool. We should be getting a bunch of hits. We're actually aiming. We should actually aim in front of him. I'm playing pretty poorly because I can't see him technically. No, I guess we won't hit the cockpit. You gonna let me see or no? Realistically, I think this boss fight's 100% terrible. That's one of those boss fights that's just like, look at how I'm playing, you know? The boss fight, once you're set up, is not hard though. That's the crazy part. I was just done with it. Alright, come on, Kenny. Think we'll get something good? You know what I'm hoping for? I'm hoping for, something schematic. Come on, laser. Laser Gatling. Ooh, that's... Ooh. Oh, hey, baby, that was a good one. I like getting schematics of stuff I already have. Yabba! But the laser Gatling gun's actually pretty good. I'll take it. 4 and 5. Yeah, generally, for a while, I've been not really happy with Nintendo. I think it's like when I got Splatoon, and then, about a year later, it felt like Splatoon 2 came out, and then Splatoon... I know it was a bit longer, but it felt, like, very quick, you know? And it's like, it started moving a little bit too fast for me, where it's like, oh, this is really a bye. And then, you know... Yeah. It ended up being a little bit too fast for me. in terms of like how like games just going away. Specifically when DLC started dropping on games, where it's like, oh, these games don't work anymore, and you had to pay the DLC, and yeah, it's like, yeah. Basically, it feels more like a ripoff. They want you to spend money but never play. And that's better for them too, because they don't actually have to make a good game, they can just pretend. And then the whole lawsuit with Palworld also kind of soiled my reputation. Because Palworld actually, I say a lot of bullshit. Palworld actually is kind of fun. Especially trying to do team builds and stuff. And if they just made the combat a little more cooler, like a little more things you could do. Because technically you can do a lot still. You can technically do a lot. But if they add in melee combat, they add in like some other like type of healing. To where you could do it during a fight. Stuff like that. Potentially you could have a pretty crazy game. It would be fun. But I don't know where he is underneath the map. Cool. Okay, he's hurt. And now he's dead. Generally, I am gonna run through all these other things because there is schematics that we want here. So we're definitely gonna grab these books when we get them. Get rid of that guy. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Alright. But no, I just don't, like, people tend to think, oh, you hate Nintendo because you hate Nintendo. No, there's reasons why. I do have a low tolerance for companies trying to rip people off. Generally, if you tend to, you tend to be like, well, why are they doing this, you know? And it's like, well, they kind of want to put in the least amount of work for the most amount of profit, which is, you know, not bad. But the thing is that Nintendo's been kind of deceitful about it recently, and that's why. Specifically about the Joy-Con controllers, when they asked if there was going to be drift, they said, no, we built these things from the ground up. It's like, what does that mean? It's like, oh, you just made the exact same Joy-Con controller again. Thank you. With, like, 1 or 2 changes. Like, they still have, like, the same exact mechanism that can cause drift, so, you know, yeah, I played Animal Crossing once when it started to drift. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to get another Animal Crossing game. I can get plenty of farming games in different genres. I get one where you become a fish. I can become where you can become like a monster hunter. Yeah, I don't need Animal Crossing boring simulator where you're not even allowed to make tarantula islands anymore because they think you're making money too fast. So they also take away the interest rates. Yeah, I'm good on that. Or they take away the flower island. Yeah, I'm good. Alright, Grubbo's dead, and Grubbo's gonna get hit. Walk up there to the other guy, please. Alright, never mind. I'll waste 2 shots, actually. That's not good. Whatever. Oh, dude, I made him forget who he existed. But yeah. No, I'm good for now. I think Nintendo is... you know, they make good stuff still. But they've been kind of like, huh, what have they been doing? You know? I'm not gonna lie. Mario Wonder is good, right? Never played it. Probably never will. Don't care anymore. Yeah, I do have the Switch one. I'm probably never gonna do Nintendo again, bro. I'm not gonna just blindly support a company just because I like 1 or 2 things that they made in my lifetime. Same thing with Pokemon. I used to love Pokemon, and after what I've seen been happening, once the company starts to be a bit deceitful, like with like press conferences and stuff, it's like, yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done supporting it blindly. They have to really, you know, start to do well again. We got a little fish kill barrel over here. Wow, it's really ammo efficient. 5 shots to kill 3 guys in this? Hell yeah. Alright, 3. I don't know why these guys are getting 1 shot. They must have really weak defense or something. Let's not go too far in case we get hit in the back with a... Take him out. I kinda wish I didn't have to reload every time, but I will. Ooh. I'm shooting. I was trying to get it closer over here. Oh, okay, he's gonna fight me? Okay, I'll take him. That's fine. We'll take this guy over here before he summons anything. Where did that guy even shoot at? Five. Yeah. That guy has a good angle. That's definitely gonna hit him. Alright. We have most of these guys dead now. Alright, we can start heading in. Help him out? Okay. I guess we start firing here too. There he goes, our hero. We'll take out a few of them, and then we'll start heading back up. Someone aimed their gun at me. Alright, that's fine. We'll kill this guy first. Oh, that's the wrong. Down he goes. Down he goes. This guy needs to die first. Alright, now I can run up here. I'm shooting at the ground, it's going past him for some reason. Alright, 3 kills. We're gonna wait for a second and we're gonna fight this guy over here. Alright, 3 kills. Alright. We kinda need to start getting some schematics on these weaker ones. Dude, these guys are living forever. He's dead. He's gonna fall down. That's fine. Ah, he's dead now. Yeah. Alright. You hide up here. Now we gotta fight this guy. Yeah, he's gonna just instantly aim. Luckily he can't hit us because he aims center mass. He's not gonna be able to hit us with this. Reload. Boom. Alright, one more guy over here. I heard a guy get spawned in. Probably, yeah. He's dead. I'm expecting a guy to come hopping over here any second now. Okay, it's not for me. Sweet. These guys have hella range. One guy up here. We're gonna eat while we're waiting. I think he's gonna be fine over there, so we're gonna ignore him for now. I might not be fine though. In a second, they keep shooting these lasers. As long as they get stun locked by hopping, we're fine. We're okay having to fight these guys with our things. Okay, and you. Basically, I am not a big fan of when companies do that. I think, I don't know when my first ripoff was in a game, but I want to say it was Colonial Marines. I felt generally like, oh, what happened here? You know? I did enjoy the game a lot, but it wasn't what was advertised. And in fact, I think they had several things where they have to change like laws and stuff, you know? And it's like, yeah. But it's not a bad game, it was just highly mismanaged. You know, they put a lot of work into it, which is always sad. It's always sad when you see that happen. And it's kind of how I feel about Nintendo. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of work. I'm not going to say it's terrible. But it doesn't look like a Switch 2. It's like a Switch Pro. You know, it doesn't look like the next system. It's not a next-gen system. It looks like just a slight upgrade. Which would be like, now it's within line with PlayStation 5 for now. And then PlayStation's gonna come out with something that's super beefy in a second, and then yeah, it's realistic. What they always used to say for Nintendo was like the graphics didn't matter, it was the gameplay. And it's like when they say, hey, these could be good graphics, it's like it's a 180 turn. It's like, what the hell? Basically, I'm under the thing of like, a game can be good even if the graphics aren't the best, if the stylization graphics are good. For instance, if the game has good style. Nintendo's always had a bit of charm to them. That's why they've considered. That's why it's been like, fine. Oh, okay. Well, that was gonna happen. Oh, he actually technically missed. It had to circle around to hit me. That's why I took a second for my shield to drop. Yeah, we kind of need to get the lightweight. We need to get lucky on the lightweight at Hex Light. Okay. We haven't gotten the lightweight yet. We used to get that semi-regularly, too. I don't think there's anything up here to steal. Yeah. That guy's just taking a nap. Yeah, I mean, this is quite a big area. Ababa. Alright. Up down here. I wonder what causes the head hitbox on the grenade launcher. I figure that out, we're perfect. We'll try to hit it every time. Oh, interesting. That's pretty funny. More stuff like that happening is pretty funny. I'm gonna reload while he's coming up. Wow. Oh, wow. He actually died in one hit. He almost had no health. Alright, let's steal this. Oh my god. We are getting garbage. Not good. We're not even getting dog coins. What the fuck? Yeah, that's not good. Nintendo's making sure I don't get dog coins. Man, I'm not getting them Nintendo dog coins. Alright, let's see. Alright, we'll kill that guy. We'll hit this guy so we don't get the Phalaris summon. He shouldn't be standing in my way anyway. I might be able to hit this. Nope, nope, that's a wall. These guys, did they lower their... These guys don't feel like the level 60 oil rig. Did something happen? Was there a hot patch or something? Yeah, we'll just fight these guys so we don't get the summons. We have two guys here. We have two guys right in front of us. One's gonna be right here. That was actually a pretty good shot. Got two of them. Alright. Alright, we're good on him. I think we're good now to start heading up. Pull him out. Alright, he should be dead, so he's not gonna summon anything. Alright. I think now it's just standard guys. Actually, no, this guy summons something, I think. Yeah. We'll actually use that to save our stuff. Alright, he's dead. Let's hit the guy up front. Okay. Alright, two more. One more hit, he should be dead anyway. Alright, we're good on him. Alright. Now for the two guys over to our right, and then the guy on the, up top. Alright, he's dead. Boom, boom, in the room. But yeah, yeah, Nintendo, I do like. I just don't like what they've been doing lately, and that's why I'm staying away from them. But people have always been like that with Nintendo. They'll excuse the most terrible anti-consumeristic things for them. Like when they had the Nintendo's Creator Club and stuff like that, you know, where it turns out that they really don't care about it. They just wanted to make sure that people would stop playing their games on streams, you know, which, you know, kind of worked out. In all fairness, we need the lightweight hexlight schematic. This game, it's not doing it. It's not doing the drop, man. It's not doing the drop, man. I can't get it, man. I really can't. If it doesn't drop it, I can't get it. Alright, I think I'm gonna be done for now. We did get the good drop. I want to see if we can get that laser Gatling gun just yet. I don't think we have it just yet. We are lousy, though, with frickin' oil. We got so much of it. Alrighty. I can't break that, so we're gonna leave that to molder. Hey, look, we did get another grenade rifle schematic. I think that's like the third one. Let's see. So good. How many we got? So good. It's the third one. Yeah, I figured we were very close to it. One more purple, we got it. Like, we're gonna get that bitch soon. Because if I go over here and check this schematic over here, this is the laser? No, this is the laser one, right? We need one more blue. And we got a legendary, or we need one more, purple. Alright, so if we get a blue or purple next run, we're golden. If we get a weak one, then we're not gonna get it. If we get like a green one, we're not gonna get it. But if we get a blue or purple, which is very likely because I think the lowest you can drop on the chest is a blue. If we just get another laser gun, we're gonna definitely be able to run that, which is good. Let's drop these off here. Once these start to get higher up, we'll start using them. Yeah, I put these away already. That's good. I'm gonna take these. I don't think I'm gonna run the... Let's not run that. We're gonna steal this back. Steal this back and... Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. We might have to repair that next time. We're still pretty good because we're mostly using grenades, which is I'm 100% okay with. All right, we're good on this. Let's change up our schematics. We'll put this here. Put this here. 3. We have some hearts. Let's see if we can make anything. I don't think we can for the clothing, but we'll see. Nah, not yet. Okay. Alright, we have our good chest over here. Good chest. Lollipop. Alrighty. And the rest will drop off. And I think before we do that, we're going to reorganize our stuff. We're going to put you here. You 3 are going to go back on the thing. Okay. You guys stay here. We're gonna steal Omaskill. 1, 2, 3. These are the idiots that are gonna get leveled up. I think I'm almost good on... I think I'm good on Lavender, right? I'm gonna go check in 1 second. And then I'm gonna see. That's DL's one. Let's take a look at the 2 over here. Yes. Okay, we need that one and then we're good. Let's see if there's anything we drop off over here. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Oh, no cakes yet, yeah. Alright, let's steal 604. Not bad. Alright. And here. Free. Alright, they're gonna cook that up for me. Hide here. Alright, and I forgot to send them out. I know. I realized halfway through the thing when we were talking about Nintendo. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to cough. I kind of hurt my throat a little bit. Don't know what happened. I used to be able to do more voices, but yeah, it's been like, you know, that's how I feel now. I think we're good, and Gray come in here with his frickin', you know, we should call it Gray Interruptions. Gray, what was it called? No. Gary, no. Oh, we gotta think of a name for that. Maybe Detractor, what's it called? I don't know. We'll see. We'll think of a funny name. Interruptions, you know. You know, okay. And like, I'm thinking of derailment on a train. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe we could do something with train. Alright. We have this. Okay, they're breeding over here. Debating if I want to try here for a potential SMG or compound bow schematic. Or if I should go here for I don't care about the compound bow anymore. We have the advanced bow. So we're gonna go for a purple. I'm hoping for either a purple or a legendary semi-automatic. That's my hope. I'm gonna just steal this. If I get shot, I get shot. Yeah. Yeah, we've been in a big armor today. We're getting nothing but armors. Alright. That's fine. It would have been so nice if we did get the, I'm still looking for the lightweight hexalite, man. Oh my god, I realized we could have been getting the lightweight pal plasteel over here, and we haven't gotten that either. Dude, we've been getting so unlucky. That's fine. We could always just do more of that. Oh, didn't I say I was gonna run an assault rifle? Yeah, let's do that. Let's equip the assault rifle once we're done with these. All right. All right, we stole these. A lot of big eggs over here, which I'm dreading. There's gonna be a good one. All right, we'll steal these. All right, here we go. Ready? Boom. Eh. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Never mind. Why is that bunny a masochist? Like, does it like getting hurt? Like, what is it? Okay, grill bow. Oh, I mean, oh, really? You guys need to stop. Alright, I think we're gonna be able to stop breeding lavenders now. We probably start going for something else. But I'll hold off on a second. Okay. Musclehead, huh? Interesting. That's what I was afraid of. Are you better? It's almost like it was planned. That's so much better than what I've been running. I think they just saved me a bunch of the last one, really? I'm pretty sure that's the last one we're running. Alright, yeah, 193.22, right? And what is this one? Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty big improvement, right? What is that, like, yeah. A +8 fruit. Yeah. Yeah, 9 + 3. Yeah. Let's see, man. Let's make sure it's... Oh, he doesn't know Holy Burst, though. Ooh. Yeah, well, who cares? Legend, Diamond Body, Demon God Serenity. Legend, Diamond Body, Demon God Serenity. We'll take this one. We might run this one. We can give DL this one. I'll get rid of the other alpha. The alpha technically is rare, but I don't think DL cares about rare. I think he cares about the stats a bit more. Because if it's booty, it's booty. It ain't working. Alright, I think we're gonna be done for now. I'm gonna have to look up like how I'm gonna get Fox Sparks. I think what I'm gonna do in Fox Sparks is I might do something like probably like you always kind of want Legend and Demon Gun on it for attack, if you're going for attack. And we're probably gonna do Musclehead in Serenity, or Eternal Flame in Serenity. I don't know which is better. Eternal Flame might buff Fox Sparks when it's not in my hands, which might be worth it. But realistically, I'm going to be swapping 2 Fox Sparks and then using the flamethrower and then throwing it away afterwards. You know, and then swapping to the next pal. But I don't know off the top of my head. Alright, drop this off. Okay. Yeah, and let's do what we said we were gonna do. We're gonna rip this out. Yeah, we'll take you. We're gonna take you, and I don't know how much I should take. I think that's enough. That's probably enough. That's usable, and we'll put this here too. Alrighty. I mean, realistically, the assault rifle is one of the better weapons as well. Alright, yes, 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 no. And then we'll put these 2 up and then we're out. But yeah, we had a pretty good day. Might be on a little bit let's see, 9? Yeah, we could be on a little bit later. I'll come back in an hour or so. Haba. Alright, anyone here? Cold resistant palmetto schematic. Alrighty. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Snowman. Yaba. Haba daba. Later. Ba ba ba. Out.